Some places aren't just destinations you visit, they're more like a journey into yourself. And for so many people, India is exactly that. It's this country of just incredible diversity and depth that promises a really profound, transformative experience, especially for the solo traveler.
For a long time, the story around solo travel here was all about caution. But you know what? That's really changing. It's shifting from a story about being careful to one about courage, connection, and the amazing communities you find along the way.
Okay, so how do you actually do that? How do you tap into that courage and navigate this vast, beautiful country with real confidence and joy? Well, that's exactly what we're going to get into.
All right, first things first, let's build what I like to call your Smart Traveler's Toolkit. Think of this as your foundation for feeling confident, because having the right knowledge before you even pack your bags, well, that's the key to feeling prepared and totally empowered for your adventure.
And the very first tool in that kit, it's awareness. Now, this isn't about being scared, not at all. It's just about understanding a few common situations so you can spot them, sidestep them, and get back to focusing on having an amazing time. Knowing what to look for puts you in control.
Okay, let's break down a classic one you might hear about, the gift scam. It usually starts out super friendly. Someone might offer to tie a bracelet on your wrist or place a flower in your hand. But as soon as you accept, that gift suddenly has a really high price tag. And as you can see here, it can escalate, sometimes even involving someone else trying to create a distraction.
So what do? It's actually pretty simple. Their whole game is to create pressure. Your best move is just don't play. A polite but firm no thank you while you keep walking is really all you need. And yeah, keeping your hands in your pockets might feel a little weird, but it sends a super clear signal that you're not interested.
Okay, the next tool in our kit is just as crucial as being street smart, and this one is all about cultural fluency. This isn't about memorizing a bunch of rules, it's just about showing respect. And trust me, these simple gestures can open the door to some of the most genuine and beautiful connections you'll make.
You'd be surprised how much these small things matter. A simple namaste isn't just a greeting, it's a beautiful sign of respect. Dressing modestly when you visit a temple or a mosque shows you honor that sacred space. And using your right hand for eating is a really important custom. These aren't just rules, they're part of the whole rhythm of daily life.
All right, so we've got our toolkit packed. Now for the fun part, the why. Where do you go to find that peace, that connection? Let's explore some absolutely incredible sanctuaries for the soul, places that are just perfect for a solo traveler.
First up, let's head to Rishikesh, the yoga capital of the world. I mean, picture this. You're in the Himalayan foothills, right on the banks of the sacred Ganges River. This town is literally a magnet for spiritual seekers and anyone who just needs a reset. It's such a perfect first stop for a solo trip.
The vibe in Rishikesh is just different. It's so perfect for solo travelers. The whole town is basically a wellness hub, and there's this huge supportive community of travelers from all over the world, so it's really easy to feel right at home. From the absolutely mesmerizing Ganga Aarti ceremony at night to all the yoga classes, there's just this shared sense of purpose there.
Okay, ready for a total change of scenery? Let's talk about a different kind of magic. Welcome to Udaipur, the Venice of the East. If you've ever dreamt of Rajasthan's royal palaces and shimmering lakes, but maybe wanted a more gentle, manageable experience, this is your place.
What makes Udaipur feel so safe is that hospitality is it's woven into the culture. There's this philosophy, Atithi Devo Bhava, which means the guest is God, and you really feel it there. The city center is compact, super easy to explore on foot, and a sunset boat ride on Lake Pichola, well, that's something you will never forget.
Now, for those of you who are really looking for that deep, profound quiet, the adventurous souls out there, we're heading way up north, to the remote, absolutely breathtaking Zanskar Valley in Ladakh. This is a place that feels like a secret the Himalayas have been keeping, a true escape.
It's funny, but there's this incredible sense of safety that comes from how remote Zanskar is. It doesn't attract just anyone. It draws in people who really respect nature and are looking for tranquility. Plus, the local Buddhist culture is so warm and community-focused, it just creates this powerful sense of peace, even in the middle of this wild landscape. So, you've got your toolkit, you've got some incredible destinations in mind, but how you travel is just as important as where you go. Let's dive into the art of slow travel, a mindset that can totally transform your trip from just a checklist of sites into a really meaningful, immersive experience. So what is slow travel, really? Well, at its heart, it's all about depth over distance. It's choosing to linger,
to really connect with the local rhythm of life. It's about having those conversations, tasting the local food, and letting the journey itself actually have an impact on you.
And a huge part of that slow travel experience is where you choose to stay, your base camp, so to speak. Hostels like Zostel and The Hostler, they are fantastic for solo travelers. They're safe, social, and you get a built-in community. Homestays give you this incredible, authentic window into daily life, and family-run guest houses often make you feel less like a tourist and more like family.
And get this, slow travel doesn't mean expensive travel, not at all. Just take a look at this sample budget for a 3-day trip down in Varkala, Kerala. For about 13,000 rupees, which is roughly $150 US, you can have a really rich, comfortable experience. It just goes to show you that this dream of solo travel is incredibly accessible.
Okay, to finish things up, let's add a few more things to your toolkit with a modern safety checklist. Because honestly, technology is your best friend here. Getting a local SIM card is essential. Using ride-hailing apps in cities adds a great layer of transparency. And joining online groups gives you real-time advice from other travelers who are literally on the ground right now.
So, we've gone through the practical stuff, the beautiful destinations, and this whole mindset of intentional travel. But what does it all really mean? Well, it all adds up to your journey and your freedom. Because really, that's the big secret here. A solo trip, especially somewhere as incredible and layered as India, is never really about being alone. It's this constant process of discovery, of new places, new people, and ultimately of your own strength, your own resilience, and your capacity for wonder.
In the end, all those amazing landscapes you'll see, they're really just a mirror for the journey that's happening inside of you. It's a path to finding your own confidence, your independence, and a much deeper connection with the world. So I guess the only question left is, are you ready to begin?